2 weeks ago in the European Parliament, a series of matches suspected of corruption was revealed to the European media. 3 big news. The first is that heavy suspicion weighs on over 50 European soccer matches for the season 2014-2015. The second is that all the information will be delivered to the justice and that complaints will be made. Finally, the amount of money gambled on matches in European sub and top competitions is staggering. Europol detected 680 fixed matches between 2008 and 2011. The 2013-2014 season was marred by additional 460 cases. Corruption has migrated from high-level competitions to secondary championships or lower divisions. What types of games are affected? The top and sub-top championships, which include well-known teams of the first 3 divisions in the Italian, German, Belgian, Spanish, Greek and Portuguese, Croatian, Latvian, Romanian, Ukrainian or Slovene championships. And also Malta and Cyprus, the top leader in this ranking. Parliamentary European League matches are also in turmoil. This week, complaints will be made in Italy, Spain, Portugal and Belgium. The objective is to shed light on the matches on which weigh heavy suspicions. A minority of games are rigid of corrupted, but they discredit the whole of football, much like we saw in the FIFA dossier. Moreover, all the teams mentioned on the list are not necessarily guilty, but when a match is used to launder money, all actors suffer. Heavy amounts in the lower divisions. We are not always aware of the mass of money that sports bets represent in European championships. The numbers are even more troubling of the lower divisions, especially when we know the financial difficulties of many clubs at this level. In 2012, the annual turnover related to sport bets globally amounted to over 500 billion euro. According to the European authorities, 10% of which would be a criminal origin. This figure would tend to grow given the popularity of online games. The European Parliament passed a number of resolutions in line with a more intense fight against money laundering, corruption and match fixing. We proposed to ban sports bets involving minors. We also wanted to impose a ban on bets that are too easy to make, such as bet on who will make the first throw-in, what color will the shoes of a player be, or his way to celebrate a goal. What remains to do? We need to define what sport fraud is and incorporate it into the national laws of the member state as a criminal offence, which is not the case everywhere in the EU. That operators systematically contact the leagues when they detect toxic bets. To strengthen cooperation between betting operators and leagues on the type of proposed bets. To financially include betting operators in the mechanism dedicated to the fight against the manipulation of sports competitions. This would empower the competent authorities to fight effectively against this crime, cybercrime. Note that the Convention of the Council of Europe in 2014 on the manipulation of sport competitions was signed by only 9 member states and ratified by none. In conclusion, I would like to say that the corruption is a plague. It's spread in the lower levels if worrisome. A sport whose base in rotten losses has all credibility. The same arose concerning the heads of the FIFA, money laundering. Cheating and corruption must be put offside and severely punished so that sports fans are not longer deceived.